Hi, Tasha.
Hello everyone. Am I audible clearly?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
Let's wait for 2 more minutes and then we'll start. Hello everyone. Let's start. So how many of you completed the task? Yes or no over chat? Anyone faced any problem? No problem, right? Very good. Then show me whatever you have done. Just copy and paste over chat and share directly with me only. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Copy the code, paste over chat and share directly with me only. If you have done only, if you have solved only one problem, share that. If you have done both, share both. If you haven't done anything, then no. Zubair, I won't be able to check your PDF, so you just copy the code and share with me, please. Okay, Nilanjan. Okay, let me share my screen, and this was the problem statement, right? So here, in a cricket tournament, based on the outcome of a particular match, a team gets following points. If wins, that team will get 3 points. If draws, then that team will get 1 point. And if loss, then they will get 0 point. Simple. Team Aravalli plays 8 matches. Now, out of 8, it wins 4 times, it loses 3 times, and draw 1 time. So, what is the total number of points? It's a simple math. Now, I can see one answer from Kalpesh, where you have added wins, draw, and loss. But why? What about 8 matches? What about Team Aravalli wins the match for 4 times? What about 3 loss? What about 1 draw? Where are those? You just added 3 win plus draw plus loss. 4. What is your answer, Gauri? What is your total point?
13, ma'am.
Good. Very good, Gauri. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Saurav, have you declared all these wins as your wins, losses, and draws as your variable? Have you declared them before doing this? Before
Hello?
writing this
Yes,
code?
ma'am. Yes, yes,
Okay. So your wins equal to 3, losses equal to 1, and
yes,
draw, losses equal to 0, and draw equal to 1, right?
yes, perfect.
Very good. Good. Second one is fine, Kalpesh. Gauri, what is your answer for the second problem?
32.14 apple percentage.
Good, good.
Percentage.
Okay. Okay. Kalpesh, your second answer is right. The first one, you just need to check. Okay. Anyone else apart from Saurav, Kalpesh, and Gauri? Anyone else? Okay. Well done, guys. Now we'll understand string. So yesterday we understood that. Yesterday we talked about our integers, where we learned what is integer, what is float, and what is variable, and how to declare variable, and how our memory save it depending on the time of playing the code. It will save the latest value. If we have same name for two variables, it will save the new one, new value. Omkar, it will take more time. It's simple maths. I'm just telling you how to solve it. Okay. You can try it from your side. It's a simple class 1 math. Class 1 or 2 ka maths. Okay. Uh, okay. Then we learned how to use this type function, how to use this print function. Then we learned what are the pointers we need to remember before deciding our variable name. Then we learned about addition, multiplication, division, float division. Then we learned about Boolean variables. We learned about comparison operators. We learned about, okay. And after that, we have these two problems. Now the question is, this is a very simple class 2 ka math. Now what it's saying there are few matches going on between different teams. Let's say we have team A and team B. Now, before the match, we have decided that we have total 8 match. Now, in every match, if you win the match, you will get 3. If you lost the match, then you will get 0. If draws, then both will get 1 point. Okay. Now, like that, we have played 8 matches. Now, the question is, here we have explained that how many matches Aravalli wins, how many matches Aravalli losses, and how many match Aravalli draws. Okay. Now, if I mention that 4 matches win, it means 4 times we got 3, right? So 4 into 3, loss 3 match. So 3 times we received 0. So 3 into 0. Now draw 1. So 1 into 1. Now you just add all these result, and that is the total point for the Aravalli team. Simple. Now here we learned that in our cell we can do simple calculation. We can create a code, and here I can do this 4 into 3. See, so you can do the simple calculation, simple math. In problem 2, what we have? Here we have a bag contains 45 apples, 65 oranges, and 30 bananas. Okay. Now here it's saying find the percentage of each type of food item in the bag. Okay. So your job is to find out if in a bag we have 45 apples, 65 oranges, and 30 bananas, then how much percentage will assign for apples? So for that, what we need to do? First, we need to add all the numbers, total number of fruits, right? Then total number 45 by that number, right? So out of, let's say that number is 85, let's say. So 45 by 85 into 100. Simple calculation. Simple. The way we find out percentage, the same thing we need to do here. I'm taking the code from Gauri. See what happened here. Apple, how many apples we have? 45. How many oranges we have? 65. How many bananas we have? 30. Then total number of fruits, apple plus orange plus banana. Simple. Here we are saying that print total fruits, meaning here we will get the total number of fruits. Now to get the percentage of apple from the bag, what we need to do? Apple divided by total number of fruits into 100. Simple calculation. Then print percentage of apple, right? Now the same thing you need to do for other fruits as well. Orange, banana. Got it?
Yes.
Simple maths. Clear, ओमकार? तो ये आपको खुद से करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज आप अगर खुद नहीं करोगे तो आप सीख भी नहीं पाओगे. आप ये करने के बाद यू गाइस शुड ट्राई फ्यू मोर कैलकुलेशंस. ये करके देखो. लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन. करके देखते हैं इसके जगह और मैं दूसरा नंबर दूं तो क्या होगा, या कुछ और सिंपल मैथ्स करके देखते हैं व्हाट हैपन, वेदर आई एम एबल टू डू इट और नॉट. है ना? ये कितना सिंपल था अभी लग रहा है ना, तो ये तो बहुत सिंपल था. ओके. इफ यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिसिंग यू विल नेवर एंजॉय इट, बिकॉज आप कितना भी सीख लो, ये 2 घंटे में आप पाइथन तो नहीं सीख सकते ना. आपको वो जो हेडिंग, वो सब हेडिंग, वो पता चल जाएगा, बट इफ यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिसिंग पाइथन यू विल नेवर लर्न इट. यू इमेजिन अगर आप ये खुद से सॉल्व कर लेते, है ना, तो इसके जगह मैं कुछ भी क्वेश्चन दे दूं, यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट. मैं कुछ भी क्वेश्चन दे दूं, इससे थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड भी दे दूं, फिर भी यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट. बट ये मैंने आपको किसी और का कोड दिखा दिया. नाउ योर माइंड ब्लॉक. नेक्स्ट टाइम if I give you something else, I'm not sure whether you will be able to do it or not. But I have confidence कि गौरी और कल्पेश, ये जो लोगों ने ट्राई की है एटलीस्ट, they will be able to do it. ये अगर गलत भी होता ना, still I will appreciate them because they tried. तो आप थोड़ा ट्राई कर लो. पाइथन इज समथिंग इफ यू आर नॉट प्रैक्टिसिंग यू विल नॉट लर्न. आप ये 2 घंटे में नहीं सीखोगे. पाइथन में बहुत कुछ है. यू वोंट बिलीव कि आप एवरी डे 3 घंटे 4 घंटे भी प्रैक्टिस करोगे ना, स्टिल देर इज अ चांस, देर इज अ 60 और 40% चांस, 30-40% चांस कि आपको इंटरव्यू में नोन क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा. तो यू नीड टू सॉल्व इट फ्रॉम योर साइड, ताकि वो इंटरव्यू में जाके यू कैन क्रैक इट. और ऐसा इंटरव्यू आपको मिलेगा भी नहीं जहाँ पे पाइथन का टेस्ट नहीं होगा. दे विल चेक. आपका ये प्रैक्टिकल चेक तो होगा कि आपको पाइथन थोड़ा बहुत भी आता है या नहीं. और वहां पे तो क्वेश्चन, मान लो इफ आई एम टेकिंग योर इंटरव्यू, व्हाट क्वेश्चन आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू डोंट नो, राइट? आप कितना भी प्रैक्टिस कर लो. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेक द क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एनी वेबसाइट, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेक इट फ्रॉम एनी बुक, राइट? वो तो मेरे मन से आएगा. आई कैन आस्क यू एनीथिंग. प्लीज डू प्रैक्टिस, नहीं तो ये 2 घंटे में आप सीख नहीं पाओगे. पाइथन इजी है, बट यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस. अगर आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो फिर इजी है, अगर नहीं करोगे तो ये इजी नहीं है. ठीक है? ओके, चलो. स्ट्रीम, लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन इन स्ट्रीम. Guys, apart from these sessions, if you have any other question, you can ask me. अगर आप लोग प्रैक्टिस भी कर रहे हो बाहर से, getting any problem, you can ask me. Or if you want to know something about interviews, कि क्या होता है, या any kind of question, you can ask me at the end of the session. It's आवाज आ रहा है ना अच्छे से?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. तो ये तो हमने सीख लिया. Now we'll start with indexing. Now string indexing. Okay. Guys, do we have anyone जिसको कुछ लैंग्वेज का प्रॉब्लम है, हिंदी में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है या इंग्लिश समझने में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है? एनीवन?
No, ma'am.
मैम ऐसा मिक्स थोड़ा आप एक्सप्लेन करेंगे तो सही रहेगा, बिकॉज कैसा है, नॉन आईटी वाले बैकग्राउंड से उनको न्यू न्यू वर्ड का आइडिया नहीं रहता।
नहीं, वर्ड आप मुझे पूछ लेना, लाइक लाइक अननोइंगली अगर मैं कुछ बोल दिया कि उसका मतलब तुम्हें नहीं पता है, तो यू कैन आस्क मी. ऐसे मतलब इंग्लिश समझने में कुछ दिक्कत हो रहा है क्या?
नो
Because my
नो नो।
Hindi, yeah, my Hindi is not that good, so ये मुझे थोड़ा डर लगता है हिंदी बोलने. Okay. Now, here it's saying that we know strings are a sequence, which means Python can use indexes to call parts of the sequence. Meaning, you remember when we learned about string, we talked about few characters. That here we have sequence, here we have index, here we have what else? Sequence, index, and yes, it is immutable, right? Immutable meaning we learned that we can't change, we can't alter any of the characters after declaring the string, right? And then we learned that we have sequence. Now, when talking about sequence meaning, I have explained you that for my machine, if I'm writing name, NAME, then for my machine, it is nothing but a sequence of 4 letters, where we have N, then we have A, then we have N, then E, right? Now, now, in this, here we have sequence, right? So when talking about sequence, it becomes easy for us. Why? Because wherever we have sequence, there we have index. Okay? Now, index meaning, index always starts from 0. Index always starts from 0. So here, if I give index to my this 4 letters, let's say A equal to name. Okay? String I have declared where my variable name is A, and in A I have saved one string named name. Okay? Now, here it starts from 0. So N, 1, 2, 3. This is index. Now, what is the benefit? We'll come to that later. Before that, let's understand index. Okay. So this is where we have index number 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, let's go back to this code. A string index refers to the location of an element present in the string. Okay. Now, with the help of index, we understand the location of the element or of the character which is present in the string. Next point, the indexing begins with 0, which we have discussed. Now, the first element is assigned with 0. Now, the next one is 1 and the next one is 2, like that. Now, in Python, we use brackets after an object to call its index. Now, let me show you why we are talking about this index, what we will do with this. Let's say here I'm declaring one string where I have one phrase called principal component analysis. Okay, now I'm playing this. Whoever with your laptop, do the same. Create one variable named string and then take anything, any word, any sentence, and assign that to your variable. Done. Now, here I'm printing that string. Okay. Now, if I want to do indexing, I need to call by its index number. Let's say I want to access from this particular string, I want to access A. What I will do? I will say A, this is my variable name, change the name, double A, and I want to access this. So I want to access this. So I will say 1. Okay. Now we'll call by this. Now you tell me if I want to access E, what I will write over chat. Tell me. If I want to access E, uh, show me the exact way of writing. No, I can access the Very good, Kalpesh, Prajwal, Jay, Gajanan, Gauri. Rahul, your bracket is not right. It's not round bracket, it's box bracket. Okay. Now let's try this manually. Name equal to, let's say, now I want to access name. What would be the output? Tell me. If I run this, yes, very good. Now let's try to access P. P access करके बताओ. Okay, let's try name. Got it, Jai? क्या होगा फिर right answer? We want to access P. Why this happened? Because we start with 0, not with 1. And you need to remember this. Okay. Next. Now we learned that this is how we can access the we can access any of the letter we have in our variable. Fine. Now here, till here it's easy. Now there is something called negative indexing. What is that? If you want to access the last element, instead of counting from the beginning, what we can do, we can write it. Let's say I want to access H. So what I will do, I will write name -1.
-1.
Yes, right. If I want to access S, I will write -2. So now we can take one string and we can, let's say, Rashant. Okay. Now, if I do positive indexing, okay, and for this, -1, -2, okay, this is our indexing. Clear? Now we'll make it little complicated. How? With slicing. There is something called slicing, index slicing, string slicing. Now what is this slicing? Slicing meaning I can take a slice of my string. We learned how I can access one character. We learned how we can access one alphabet from the string, right? Now we are going to learn that how I can access a slice of my string. How we can access a slice of my string. Okay? See, this we use for slicing. How we do it? The starting index is specified on the left side of this column, and the ending index is specified on the right side of this column. Okay? Remember, the element located at the right index is not included. What I meant by that? Let's say, let's take this Prashant. Okay? So now here, when we learned about indexing, in indexing, we learned that how I can access one alphabet or one character. Let's say P, or let's say S, or H, any one character. Now in slicing, we are learning how we can access one slice of my string. Now in that case, we learned that there is something called this particular colon we use. Now, at the right side, we have something, and at the left side, we have something. Now, here at the left side, we have starting value. At the right side, we have ending value. Okay. Now, let's say I want to access this part. So, what is my starting index? Anyone?
Variable, and the other one is key.
No. So, the question is from Prashant, I want to access instead of one simple character. Like here we learned that how I can access A, how I can access E, single character. Now what I want to access this part of my string where I have A, S, H, A. So for that we need to do string slicing. So to do that, we have one sign called colon, and before that I need to mention my start index and end index. Now if I ask you that I want to access this part of my string, what is my start index?
A.
A. What is the index value of A?
2.
2 plus 2.
Plus 2. So we here will write it like 2 colon. Now what is my end index?
6. Sorry, 5.
6.
6.
5, right? It's 5. Now, here if you can remember, here we have one note. Remember, the element located at the right index is not included. Meaning, if you want to take till here, where the index value is 5, what I need to do? Anyone?
मैं उसके आगे का ले लेंगे एक ना 6
No,
ले
ma'am.
लेंगे
Yes, उसके
minus
आगे का
माइनस ये भी लिख सकते हैं ना मैम, माइनस
हाँ
3.
माइनस का भी ले सकते हो आप. अभी ये पॉजिटिव में इजी होगा, so we'll learn with the easy one. So end में will take the next index value. मुझे n नहीं include करना है. Still, I need to take till here, but still I will take the next index value. If I mention 6, then it will give me till 5. If I mention 5, then it will give me till 4. Let's try and check. Okay. ना confusion का कोई बात नहीं है. Let's try and see what happens. Let's say name 1 equal to we have. Okay. Now I want to access from A to A. Okay. So name 1. Now the starting index value we have seen 2, right? 6. 2 to 6. Let's see what happens. 6 meaning N, not A, but मुझे चाहिए till A. A to A मुझे चाहिए. A, S, H, A. I want this much. But to include A, I need to take the value of N. So that's what we are going to do. I have taken 6. Please. Sure. This one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want your to your, right? So I have mentioned 2, then colon, then ending value I have taken 6. It's meaning N. But just because I have mentioned 6, it's giving me till A, meaning इसके पहले तक.
बट मैम क्यों एक मतलब एक्स्ट्रा क्यों लेंगे?
This is the rule. This is the slicing rule. Okay, whatever number you mention, it will take that number minus 1. It will return you that number minus 1.
ओके
Now, another one. Let's say you want to include. Let's say you want to take from here till the end. So what I can do? I can mention my starting value, which is 2, and I can leave it like. When they are not getting any value for ending, it will give you till the end. If you keep it like this, let's say name 1 and bracket and nothing. It's स्टार्टिंग वैल्यू भी नहीं है, कुछ एंडिंग वैल्यू भी नहीं है, तो you will get the whole thing, right? I'm giving you another one string and you tell me the output. Fast. We are learning things today. Okay. Now your task is you need to access this part of your string. Show me the code. Which code we need to use to access this much part of it?
Eight colon 23.
You can write down over chat. No need to speak. Just write down over chat, everyone, and share with me only. Hmm? Okay, first I'm taking. Hmm, okay, Saurav, can you please check like what I have done and what you have done? This is how we access. Check what is wrong. Okay, I'm taking from Gauri. Very good. Okay, Saurav Dubey saying 5 and 9. Are we getting Saurav?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
स्पेस
we are not
स्पेस भी
getting.
इंक्लूड करना था मुझे, इसमें स्पेस नहीं include।
Hmm. Space is one character. Okay. So Prajwal wrong. 622 wrong. Prashant wrong. Zubair wrong. Jay right. These for people who think to 8 and 27. Wrong. Okay, I hope you got an idea. If it is still not clear, just tell me. Prashant, can you show me what is your variable name? If both are same, then it is not possible कि मेरे में नहीं आ रहा है आपका आ रहा है.
बट ये 8 लगाने पे L क्यों नहीं आ रहा है?
Because it starts with 0
फिर
and we need to count space as well.
ये तो पता है.
No, you take a you copy the code and share over chat. It's correct. Usually, if you are getting right answer, it's correct only. Copy कैसे करें? Double click, then Control C, then come to your chat box and Control V. Hey Zubair, we are getting one space before L, right? Because of your 6. If you mention 7, we will be able to remove that. How to zoom in and zoom out? स्क्रीन पे जाके ऐसे पिंच करो, जूम इन हो जाएगा एंड हाथ से भी तुम कर सकते हो. टच पैड में जाके ऐसे पिंच करो दोनों उंगलियों से, विथ योर 2 फिंगर्स एंड पिंच, जैसे स्क्रीन पे करते हो ना फोन में, सेम वे.
कंट्रोल शिफ्ट प्लस.
हो गया प्रशांत? डिड यू गेट योर आंसर? प्रशांत का आंसर क्या था? 622. I think you got the answer from Zubair. Both are including space as well, which we don't need to. Okay, chalo. Let's go to the next part. Okay, another one thing, if we want to take the complete thing, we'll mention it like, it will give us everything from starting till end. No starting index, no ending index. So it's giving me the whole thing. If I want to start with a specific number, specific index value, let's say 5, and no, I want to print till the end. So it will start with index value 5 and will print till the end. Same, if I mention nothing for starting value and mention 1 for index value, sorry, ending value, then it will start from the beginning and will print till that index. Okay, that index value -1. So let's say I want to print from here till here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need to write task 15. Clear?
हेलो
Hmm.
मैम हम माइनस भी यूज कर सकते हैं ना?
हाँ.
Okay.
Now negative indexing भी हमने सीख ली है. Now when you are doing negative indexing, you can't start your number with 3. Or I have one string. This is my string, principal component analysis. When I'm saying now, when I'm saying -4, it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4. This is. Now, we can extract the last 4 elements, right? I want to extract last 4 elements, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to print this much. Now, in that case, if I mention that my starting value is -1 and ending value is -3, how is it possible? Not possible, right? Because your -1 at the end and your ending value is in the beginning part. So how I can print anything? Let's say I want to print this part. This part. Okay. Last 3 elements. In that case, if I mention my starting value -1 and ending value -3, is it possible? Because my starting value should be at this side and my ending value should be at this side, right? When I'm saying I want to start from 2 till 6. So 2 is left side, right? And 6 is right side. Now, if I mention it like 6, 2, is it possible? For my machine, it is not possible because you are saying you want to start from 6. Okay, fine. I came here. Then you are saying I want to go till 2. So how it is possible? Because I'm looking forward at the right side, but you are giving me index value which is there at the left side. So how I can print anything? How I can give you anything? So similarly, when you are giving negative value, if you say that my starting value is -1 and my ending value is -3, it is not possible because I can print like if your starting value is here, I'm looking forward at my right side, not at my left side. So when I'm saying it's -1 till -3, it's not able to give me anything. If I want to print this much, I need to write it like my starting value is -3 and my ending value is -1. Or if you keep it like this, then also you will get answer if you don't give anything because t is the last value. Any confusion, anyone?
No.
No.
So that's why here we are not getting anything, but here we are getting. But if you change this value, we can get string -3 minus. Now we can get output. Okay. See, we know that the ending value will not include that index. Here we have mentioned -1 and that's why we are getting output till -2 because it will take one number less. So it's giving me the output just like it's not going to include that number, that ending index value. It will give me just before that. Oh, next. There is something called step size. Now we learned about starting value and ending value. Then what is the step size? In step size, you can mention how frequently you want to print. Let's say I want to print it like I want to print from here till here. So the values are from 0 till 5, right? From here till here. So I need to take the next number, which is 5, and starting from 0. Now, if we want to mention one step size, see, if we want to mention one step size, we need to give a value after the ending index, like another one colon, and here I can mention my step size, meaning I will print from here till here, but not all the characters. I want to print in 2 step size gap, meaning it will give you P, then 1 jump, 2 jump, then it will give you A, then 1 jump, 2 jump, then H. So I'm printing from here till here, but not all characters. I'm printing with a step size 2. You can make it 3 also. That time it will give you P, then 1, 2, 3. It will give you S, then 1, 2. These are not included, so it will give you P and S only. Clear?
Yes, clear.
And there are a few examples. You check this one. Okay. Task starting from 2 will go till 17, and the step size will be 3. What happened here? Here we are starting from 2, 0, 1, 2, from here till 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. With 3. So first one is gap, this one. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 1, 2, 3.
मैम ये फर्स्ट लेटर ई कैसे आया? अगर 0 से भी स्टार्ट हो गया तो 0 पे W है, देन 1 पे
नहीं
E
नहीं
है।
नहीं,
ओके,
यहाँ पे मैंने स्टार्टिंग वैल्यू 2 दी है, 0 नहीं.
हाँ, यस,
So 2
2
means
दिए है ना?
0, 1,
हाँ,
2. So it will start with the space.
ओके, स्पेस, तो स्पेस पे, स्पेस
हाँ,
से पहले
स्पेस से
वाला
ही
लिखा
शुरू
है क्या?
हुआ है ना.
ओके,
स्पेस है,
स्पेस,
देखो पहले
ओके 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 ओके,
बिगिनिंग में स्पेस है,
हम्म,
यहाँ से शुरू हुआ है.
ओके.
0, 1, 2. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Now coming to few properties which we have learned a bit for string. Now, when we discussed about string, we talked about one special character of string, which is immutability. What is the meaning of immutability? This means that once a string is created, the elements within it cannot be changed or replaced via item assignment. We will see how we can do such operation using string methods. Okay, this means that once a string is created, the elements within it cannot be changed or replaced via item assignment. See, here I'm declaring one string called hello. Okay, now I want to change the first letter of my string with a new letter which is C. So what I'm doing, I'm saying that string 0 equal to C, meaning you change my hello with cello. I'm going back to the page. Here I'm declaring A equal to hello. Okay. Now A 0. A0 meaning what? Which one letter? A0 meaning?
Space.
Now
H.
Now
H.
H.
So now I want to change my H with a new letter C. Okay. Now I want to keep it A only. My variable name is still A, but I want to change the first letter with C. So it's supposed to be, right? but it will not work. But it will not work. Yes, right, Gauri. It's uneditable. Once you declare your variable, you can't change. Now, see, here I have created. Now I'm trying to change. And it's saying string object does not support item assignment. Just because this is a string object, we cannot change it. We cannot do item assignment. But it is not like this is not possible for other variables. For other data type. Not like that. I can do it. In least we can do this. We can take our uh, first position or second position and we can change it with something else. We can replace it. But here we can't do it. Okay. Now, when we have two different strings, we can add them with this plus sign. When we have two different strings, we can change them, or sorry, we can add them with a plus sign. Let's say we have A equal to A, and B equal to, let's say, yes. Okay. Now, both variables are holding a value which is a string value. Now, if I want to concatenate them, if I want to add them, okay, then what I can do, I can write it like A plus B. Okay, let's see what happens. If I write it, what we will get. Okay, now I want to give a space in between. What I will do, I need to add space with plus. Okay, this is also a string. A is also string, B is also string. Now we can concatenate them. But if I give one integer value, let's see what happens. What it's saying, we can only concatenate string with string, not with int. So I can add one string with another string, one integer with another integer. But we can't add one integer with one string or two strings. We can't do that. But let me show you one magic. If we change this 4 from integer to string value, this is 4, which is a number, but I'm writing in a form of string. Now let's see what happens. See, if I want to add one space in the both side, I can do that. Isn't it interesting? You guys are enjoying?
Because of the I'm not from the IT background, so it's boring right now for me.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, this is the like this coding is boring for me because of the I guess non-IT background, so that's why.
बोरिंग आपको सीखना पड़ेगा ना कुछ लाइक यू आई एम आल्सो फ्रॉम नॉन आईटी बैकग्राउंड बट यू नीड टू एंजॉय एल्स इसके बाद जाके तो आपको कोडिंग ही करना है ना so you need to learn how to enjoy with this
Yes, yes.
others is it clear
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
next Hmm, yes we have done the same thing okay another one thing see uh, the way we have mentioned code within code right the same thing you can do with the help of this string of num meaning you can declare that my number another one variable where you have number okay if you want to convert this 4 which is an integer if you want to convert this into string so we can write it like string okay? From integer now it's a string then clear now you convert two integer convert two integer values one is 5 another one is 50 into string this is task one another one uh, on cat to string value okay another one we have a string which is 55 let's say Python is very easy okay now try to access the word easy with in slicing now before starting this task I have one important thing to tell you. Next week, Saturday, Sunday, I won't be able to take the session. Now, you guys tell me, are you guys okay with weekday session?
Yeah,
अगर weekdays में मैं 7:30 to 9:30 ले लूँ तो चलेगा आप लोगों को?
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any
Yes,
problem,
ma'am.
anyone?
But
No, ma'am.
date
मैं
हाँ बोलो.
ma'am.
मैं मुझे प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है क्योंकि मेरा ब्रांच डिफरेंट होता है, डिफरेंट जगह पे जाना होता है, तो मैं भी कभी कभी एक दूसरे स्टेट पे मतलब दूसरे सिटी में जाना होता है, तो टाइम लग जाता है, कभी कभी 8:30 बज जाता है रात में आते हुए, तो थोड़ा इशू हो सकता है उसका।
अच्छा, apart from Saurabh, any problem, anyone else?
No, ma'am.
मैम डे कौन सा रहेगा?
ये कौन सा रहेगा? Friday and Monday ले लूँ?
Yes, ma'am.
Friday.
हाँ हाँ.
मैम फ्राइडे छोड़ के और किसी डे?
Friday छोड़ के Thursday,
वेडनेसडे थर्सडे ले लेते हैं। ओके मैम, नो इशू।
फिर Thursday and Monday,
ओके मैम, नो इशू।
Thursday and Tuesday करते हैं. चलेगा?
Okay, ma'am. No issue.
Thursday मतलब ये this week का Thursday एंड
Yeah.
नेक्स्ट वीक का ट्यूसडे।
ओ, ओके मैम, ओके।
चलेगा सौरभ, चलेगा?
हाँ यस मैम, चल रहे हो। मैं रूट चेंज कर दूंगा उस दिन का।
ठीक है, तो कंफर्म कर लेते हैं, मैं टीम को भी बोल लेती हूँ। एक बार कैलेंडर देख के डेट फाइनल कर लेते हैं।
मैम नेक्स्ट मतलब अभी जो थर्सडे को लेने वाले ना आप 14 तारीख को लेने
हम्म।
वाले, और
हम्म।
उसके नेक्स्ट वीक में आप ट्यूसडे को लेने की जगह वेनेसडे को ले लो ना, क्योंकि 20 तारीख को मतलब यहाँ पे इलेक्शन है, तो वो टाइम पे वीकेंड रहता है महाराष्ट्र के सभी लोगों को, मतलब सभी
हाँ मैम,
एम्प्लॉयज
हाँ
को।
मैम।
भाई इस वीक की बात कर रही है मैम, नेक्स्ट वीक नहीं।
नहीं नहीं, नेक्स्ट
हाँ
वीक
हाँ,
का
मैं
ट्यूसडे।
नेक्स्ट वीक का ही बात कर रही थी।
नेक्स्ट
हाँ
वीक
तो
का।
वो इलेक्शन है, इलेक्शन
ओके,
सो।
हाँ तो फिर मैम इलेक्शन के लिए शिफ्ट करना।
अब मैम अगर पॉसिबल हो तो ये जो वीक आने वाला है इसी पे ले लेते दोनों क्लास।
ओके, 14-15 चलेगा, एक बार देख लो सब।
यस मैम।
मैम 15 फ्राइडे में एक्चुअली
मैम
20 से
15
मेरा
को, और
शायद।
इट वॉन्ट बी पॉसिबल मैम, देव दीपावली है आज मैं बनारसी में, उस समय मैं बनारस में रहूंगा, नहीं हो पाएगा पॉसिबल।
अच्छा, 15 नहीं
मैम
हो पाएगा तुम्हारा। व्हाट अबाउट आफ्टर 8 to 10 ले लूँ तो?
हाँ मैम, वही देव दीपावली उस दिन मैं बनारस में रहूंगा उस टाइम पे।
ओके,
तो
देन लेट्स मेक इट
मैम नेक्स्ट एक्चुअली ना नेक्स्ट वीक 20 से
मैम
मेरी
ये
हॉस्पिटलाइज है।
थर्सडे ट्यूसडे सही है मैम, ये मेरे हिसाब से तो।
थर्सडे ट्यूसडे सही है, राइट?
हाँ
तो थर्सडे 14 एंड ट्यूसडे मतलब 19।
यस मैम, मेरे हिसाब से
ओके।
सही रहेगा।
ठीक है, तो 14 देन 19। ठीक है।
और मैम एक्चुअली मैम मेरे यहाँ ना शादी स्टार्ट है तो 20 से 24 मैं अवेलेबल नहीं रहूंगा, तो अगर इससे कुछ है तो ज़्यादा बेटर है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, और
19
एक बार
ओके है ना?
बताओ, एक एक
मैम
करके बोल।
ट्यूसडे, ट्यूसडे का चेंज कर लो, ट्यूसडे का 13 14 ले लो।
13 एंड 14 नहीं, थर्सडे को एक ले रही हूँ एंड नेक्स्ट वीक वेटनेस ट्यूसडे को एक ले रही हूँ, 19th को। 14 एंड 19
ट्वेंटी
इसमें
टू को
सबका
ले
हो
लो,
रहा है।
19 ट्रैवलिंग ट्रैवलिंग में जाएगा। 22।
22 तो फिर वो एक काम करते हैं, लेट्स डू वन थिंग। हाँ, अ, इस वीक का प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है ना, मतलब 16th एंड 17th को प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, तो एक डे मैं 14th को मतलब थर्सडे को ले लेती हूँ। ठीक है, और नेक्स्ट वीक में जब लूंगी, ठीक है, मतलब 23 एंड 24 को, तब मैं 3 घंटे के ले लूंगी, चलेगा?
ये चलेगा मैम।
नहीं मैम, 3 घंटे कुछ ज्यादा हो जाएगा वो सब।
मैम बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा, हेक्टिक हो जाएगा, क्योंकि
हाँ
मैम सेकंड और फोर्थ सैटरडे वीक ऑफ होता है, और थर्ड सैटरडे पे
देन कीप इट
छुट्टी नहीं होगी।
थर्सडे एंड ट्यूसडे, ओके? 14th एंड 19।
यस मैम, दैट वुड बी पॉसिबल मैम, ये इजी रहेगा, ये जो अभी आपने
हाँ,
बताया था
14
चेंज
एंड
करते हैं।
19।
हाँ ये
19
तो ये
20
बेस्ट
बर्डन
रहेगा,
भी
ट्रैवलिंग।
नहीं होगा।
ये बर्डन भी नहीं होगा और इजी रहेगा मैम,
हाँ,
ट्रैवलिंग में
क्लास
जाएगा
लेते
मैम।
टाइम।
14th, 19th, 7:30 to 9:30।
मैम मैं तो ऑलरेडी जॉब पर ही बैठा हुआ हूँ, जॉब करता हूँ।
अरे वाह, वेरी गुड।
जी मैम।
चलो, मैंने टीम को बोल दी है थर्सडे एंड ट्यूसडे के लिए। ओके, चलो।
मैम 14 और
19th।
ओके ओके ओके।
हाँ, अभी यू स्टार्ट डूइंग दिस। स्टार्ट। You can share your answer over chat. हो गया क्या? All of you done? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
हो गया क्या सबका? और कर नहीं पा रहे हो? If you have any problem, just ask me please. थोड़ा बहुत ट्राई करो एटलीस्ट वन एटलीस्ट एक दो ट्राई करो, ये तो बहुत इजी है ना. वेरी गुड जय, वेरी गुड. Okay. I'm sharing this question with you. Copy करके रख दो. Later on, if you want to try it out, करके next session में भी दिखा सकते हो. Very good, Rahul. Rahul, ये I think the second one कर लो फिर हो जाएगा तुम्हें.
हेलो
बोलो.
मैम, मैं आपको इमेज सेंड कर रहा हूँ, आपको शो हो रहा है?
हाँ मैंने देख लिया ना.
ओके ओके.
ओके चलो नेक्स्ट में जाते हैं. Now after this we learned about how to convert any integer to string. We learned how to concatenate. We learned how to do slicing. We learned how to do indexing. We learned what is indexing. And if you want to multiply any of the letters to, let's say I want to repeat this for 3 times, what I can do, I can take my variable name into 3, variable name into 5, variable name into 6. That we can do. Okay, fine. Next, string functions and methods. Now there are different kind of functions and methods available which we can implement on our string. Okay, now let's say this is a string variable named algorithm. Now let's declare and print once. Now yesterday we learned that there is one function, built-in function called length, with the help of which we can check the length of my string, right? Fine, this one we already know. Then what is new? The new thing is there is another one method. Now length is a function, lower is a method. Now how you will understand which one is a function, which one is method? You can see here the way we are using or implementing a function and the way we are using one method, ways are different. Let's say my string name is algorithm. Okay, my variable where I have saved a string, the name is algorithm. Fine. Now, if I want to check the length of algorithm, what I'm doing, I'm saying length, then within parenthesis, okay, here we call bracket parenthesis. Okay, we don't call it bracket, we say parenthesis. Now, if I want to check the length of my variable, what I'm doing length within parenthesis, I'm mentioning my variable name, which I want to check, right? That I'm giving within parenthesis. Fine. From there, I'm getting the answer, which is 15. 50 meaning we have total 15 characters in this algorithm variable. Next, I want to make the letters in lowercase. Here you can see my variable where I have 2 capital letters. The starting of 2 words are capital. Now I want to make all of them lowercase. What I can do? How I can change? I can use lower method. Algorithm.lower. Now if I play this, it's giving me this. Okay, now what is the difference? Let's say here I have AB variable name and there I'm putting string. Okay, now now I want to, let's say this one is capital. I want to make all of them lowercase. So for that I need to use lower method. So how to use lower method? How to use lower method, anyone?
Variable dot lower.
Sorry?
Variable dot lower.
Variable dot lower and parenthesis. Now if I want to implement one function, which is a built-in function, let's take len. How we use that? We mention the function name and then within parentheses we mention our variable name. So this one and this one are different. Now not only lower, if you want to make all of them uppercase, you can use AB, which is my variable name, dot upper. Okay. Convert the string to lowercase. We'll do this. Here we are trying to use our lower method the way we use function. But we failed because we can't do it like this. Okay. Upper, another one method. The way we are implementing is same, exactly same. Okay. Count. Print. Algorithm count. Okay. Now there is another one method called count. Now what is this count method? With the help of count, you can find out any characters, whether it's present in your string or not. Let's say my variable, in my variable, I have neural networks. This is my string, neural network. Now I want to find out with the help of this count method, the way we are implementing count method is same like lower upper only. Variable name dot count. Okay. Now here I'm finding out whether in my string we have any O, small o or not. Okay. So here I'm looking for O. Here we have one O, right? That's why it's giving me 1. But let's try with capital O. It's saying 0. Why? Because we know that Python is case sensitive. So if we are looking for capital O and in my string we have only small o, it will not give you the output because they are different. Here I'm looking for EU. Do we have EU? Yes, we have EU one time. So that's why it's giving me 1. Here I'm looking for space. Do we have any space in my string? Yes, I have. Quickly, I will get. I'm looking for one word. I'm looking for another one word. The spelling is wrong. That's why it's giving me 0. How many capital N we have? 2. Okay. Next we have find. It's almost like our count. Okay? Here we can mention what I want and it will give you the output. Okay. But there is one difference. What is that? Find method returns the index of the first occurrence of a string present in a given string. Similar to the count method, the find method takes a string as argument. Meaning, in count also I need to mention what I want to count. In find also I need to mention what I want to find. But unlike count method, in find, it will give you the index of first occurrence. Okay, meaning 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from 7 index, we are getting networks, right? So that's why when I'm looking for networks, it's giving me 7. 7 doesn't mean that in my string I have network 7 times. No, that is for count. In find, it will tell you the index value of networks. E1 meaning E is the, in my string, E having 1 index value. BJM is not present. That's why it's giving me -1. -1 meaning it's not there. An important point to note here is that if the string which you are looking for is not contained in the original string, then the find method will return you -1. The word or the letter you are looking for, if it's not there in your string, then it will return you -1. Here we'll get the index value of the word or index value of the letter. Clear? Till here it's clear? Everyone, yes or no?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
it is repeating twice.
हाँ
एक्चुअली
बोलो.
बीजेएम समझ में नहीं आया कैसे हुआ.
बीजेएम मैंने एवे ही कुछ भी दे दिया, बट
अच्छा.
बीजेएम तो यहाँ पे नहीं है, तो
हाँ
इसलिए
वही
इट्स
चीज नहीं
टेलिंग
आई.
मी -1 मीनिंग नॉट प्रेजेंट.
ओके मैम, यही समझ में आया. ठीक है.
और कौन बोल रहे थे?
Ma'am, E is repeating twice.
कहाँ पे?
Algorithm find E जो आपने मेंशन किया है, तो ऊपर
हाँ
E ट्वाइस रिपीट हो रहा है पूरे मतलब न्यूरल नेटवर्क्स में.
हाँ, दैट इज फॉर काउंट. इफ यू यूज काउंट मेथड, So that will show you how many times E is present. See,
Okay.
your instead of find, if I give count, then it will tell you how many times E is there. But if I give find, it will give you the index value of first occurrence.
Okay.
First occurrence, this one. What is the index value of E here? 1, 0, 1.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
How many left? There I have another one. Okay, this one is very tricky. This is very easy, but you need to use your brain a bit. It's like a riddle. Okay, this one task will be very interesting. Like you try it out. बहुत easy है, but थोड़ा आपको सोचना पड़ेगा. ठीक है? So we'll give you that task, but before that, let's complete replace. Okay, this is another one method. Now here, what we can do, we can replace any one character with something else. Okay, see, this is my algorithm right now. Now I want to replace the space with dash. Okay, neural network के बीच में जो space है, I want to replace that with dash. So let's try. Okay, now let's say I want to replace n with l. Okay, but you remember in the beginning we learned that this is immutable. After declaring we can't change, right? तो जो भी replacement हमने की है, that is temporary. Meaning, if I save this somewhere, ये जो change मैंने की है, it's showing that change करने के बाद how it will look. It's showing you that through its output. Okay. Now, if I want to save this, ये जो neural dash network है, if I want to save this, I need to save this in a variable name. Let's say double A. Now the output I have saved within double A. Now, if you print double A, you will get this. Okay, but though we have replaced our space with a dash, here also we have replaced our n with l, but it's not changing my original algorithm. It's same. So with the help of replace method, I can change it. And if you want to save that output after changing, you need to save that within a variable. मान लो ये जो output आपको मिल रहा है, you want to save this. So what you need to do, you need to save this in a variable. Now you print your variable. Okay, but it's not changing my original one. Original one is still same because string is immutable. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
there is another way how we can print this. This is called f string. F string के साथ we can print it differently. Meaning, I have declared one variable named first name, which is Rahul. Second name, which is Modi. Okay. Now, in full name, here I'm using f, which is called f string. Now, when I'm using f string, I can use holder, placeholder. Okay, left plus right makes. Now, instead of this, you can write anything. You can write my name is. Okay. Then here I'm using one placeholder. One placeholder, two placeholder. Now, within this placeholder, I'm mentioning my variable name. Now, when I'm going to print this, it will give me left plus right makes. First name is Rahul. So, left plus right makes Rahul Modi. Instead of this, if I want to print it like my name is, I can do that. Okay, here I have done another one. Same thing. This is called f string. With the help of this f, you can use this placeholder, and within that you can use any variable name. Another one thing. These are simple things. So we'll share this notebook with you. You can practice this. I am creating another one variable named Einstein. Okay. Now here I'm checking Albert is there or not. In my string, which is called my string, whether it's there, this word is there or not. Okay. In is a keyword. You remember yesterday we talked about keywords, which is owned by Python. So this in is a keyword. Now with the help of this in, I can check this Albert is present there in my string or not. If it is true, if it is present, then it will return me true. If it is not there, it will return me false. See, here I'm checking Here in the next line, I'm checking whether Alberta is there or not. Alberta is not there, so it's returning me false. This one you don't need to understand right now because you haven't learned about this. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, 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 ma'am.
See, check this problem. You are given a sentence. This is our sentence. What you need to do? You need to find out the number of words in this sentence with the help of methods we have discussed. Okay. What are the methods we learned? Lower, upper, count, find, replace. Now you need to use either of them and you need to find out how many words we have in this sentence. Okay. इसमें like we are not going to count manually. आपको कोई एक method use करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Like here I have mentioned one hint कि आपको count method use करना है. तो आप कौन सा चीज count करके निकालोगे कि इसमें कितना सारा words. It's very easy, but let's see who can do this. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I'm sharing this with you. Yesterday I showed you how to open this. Please do practice. Okay, guys, then. Oh, sorry, I shared with Rahul only. Received? Hmm? मिल गया?
Yeah.
Notebook?
Yes, we received.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. Okay, guys, then we'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.